Alright, so this is a more recent product that I did for my dad. This is called Texas Blues Guitar, and this is kind of the header for that. It's got a little Fender Stratocaster there, knocked out a Texas Star logo, gave it a highlight, grabbed a Texas font and kind of a cowboy font underneath, and grabbed a picture of Texas and gave it a little dirty stamp font all over it, and then got a cloud background and gave it a kind of a dirty hue to it, gave it this kind of rustic cowboy look to it, and this little video here. So yeah, that is Texas Blues Guitar, and I helped film that a little bit as well, and edit, of course. And you can see there's tons of awesome customer comments. It's pretty cool stuff out there. A lot of positive feedback from way back in the day. I probably did this graphic maybe 4 years ago or something. This is Guitar in 60 Seconds. This is my dad's product and website. And I did the graphic for this, and did the header here. Actually did quite a few different versions of this header, and I think I actually did a version of the header that I liked a lot better than this, but this is the one my dad liked. So I also did a couple of different versions of this mock-up, which are on my dad's computer. So this is the one I can show you. You can see these actually don't really match. This is an older, that product box was an older version of that newer version that I made. Let's see, what else? Let's scroll down here. So this is again some older version of a ebook cover designs that I did for his website. And I think those are some newer versions. Ebook cover. Alright, so just to kind of show you guys, I'm not like, just pulling these images off the internet, like these logos. This is the original Trumpia logo here, and this is my version of the Sky Mobile. So just want to click on this particular layer here just to show you guys that it is actually text. If I want to delete a letter, this is a real layer in Photoshop, and I'll show you guys this part here. Oops. So that's a layer, that's a text layer right there. Gotta put in there. And I was playing around with a couple of different headlines. Oops. Sorry, this is really slow. So I was playing. This one says "Reach out to your audience." I didn't really like that. And anyway, so this little graphic right here I literally just typed in something like radio signal or something in Google Images, copied that, I added a filter to it to make it look a little smoother, and I put that exactly where the eye was. I did a couple other things to it. I shrunk it down, and I made each one of these little orange slices closer together than the original photo. So I call that, that's called, in graphic design, photo manipulation. You take existing artwork and existing graphics and you bend them and you manipulate them to get exactly what you want out of the graphic. So that's an example of a mock-up company and a mock-up logo. Alright, so this is a little ebook cover that I designed for a free software called Audacity, and Audacity is a free download. And what I did in this graphic is I took a picture, I googled sound wave, and I got this picture, which is just a little green background of a sound wave. I googled a picture of a girl with headphones, and knocked her face out and changed the color and added a couple of different effects to that. And then I added a lens flare to this layer. I took a couple of bullet points off the website, put it on the package, grabbed the logo from the website, put it on the bottom of the box, and right here googled barcode and put a little barcode on the side there, and googled the Macintosh and Windows images and kind of put that on the box to kind of give it a little bit of realism, and added a little subhead line, Home Studio 2.0, and yeah, this looked way cooler than what's on their website. I actually sent this in to them. A guy who runs the site said thank you, but he probably won't use it just because well, this is a little far out there. I just did this for fun. So in this folder, this is called the CEO Factor. This is a lady named Melanie Benson Strick, and she has a course called the CEO Factor. And me and her traded. I got her course for free in exchange for designing this graphic for her. So this is just a basic kind of display of her product and a little product mock-up. So this is pretty cool. Let's see. This is the individual CD for that. This is an ebook cover, or actually the manual cover. And I designed all of this in Photoshop. And a little card here for her online membership resource. And let's see what else we got here. Alright, so this is one for one of my own personal websites. A couple of different versions of this graphic here. This was agentmaxpro.com, which was a real estate marketing website. This was the basic banner that I started out with, and that kind of evolved over time, and the graphic changed as we went along. And so this is also part of the copy here for the website. I'll show you. So this is part of the copy for the website. I don't know if you can see all that. I'm going to shrink that a little bit. Alright, so this is one of the banners. This kind of went in the middle of the web page, and it's just a picture of a young lady holding a house, and the graphics, all these graphics, I took real websites, and using a Photoshop Action plugin, I put each single website into these little placeholders, and it kind of makes it look like a web page kind of sticking out sideways. So that first I did these pages, and then I had to inverse these right here. I actually had to create these backwards and then flip them horizontally inside of Photoshop. So this is kind of an example of both my copywriting and my design. You know, the headline is custom design with agents in mind. This is for a real estate website design company called Agent Max Pro, and it's just a really simple message, simple, idea. So from there, that kind of evolved and turned into where I got it. So we actually experimented with different headlines for this particular website. So this one actually did extremely well. It was "Stop marketing by yourself, start being a power seller." So then it's the headline, the subhead is AMP is the dangerously intelligent real estate agent marketing system that crushes all your competitors. So that is an example of both copywriting that I wrote and graphic design, and I feel like they kind of go together a lot of the times. And let's see, this is just the subhead without that top headline. Alright, what else do we have here? This is an example, a couple of different examples of some ebook covers I designed. This is Agent Max Pro. Alright, this is a one I did a couple of years ago for a friend of mine named Tahir Shah, and he had an ebook called Dreams Not For Sale. And so this particular header graphic I created for him, I took a picture of him, put it in black and white, gave it a glow, added a blue background, gave it a little border, light blue border, and gave it a little subhead at the bottom. Let me give him a little testimonial for his product. I can scroll down. This is the actual ebook cover, and I have to say that my graphic design skills have gotten considerably better than this as of late. But see, that's 2007, so that's actually quite a while ago that I designed that for him. I've done a lot of stuff since then. I just don't, unfortunately, have most of it on my computer, so I'm just trying to show you any online examples that I have. And let's see here. And at the very bottom there, he has a little testimonial by me that I wrote. That's kind of an example of some of my writing. And got a little backlink. Fortunately, though, that's actually not a link. Oh well. So yeah, that's just an example of a client I had back in the day.